I'm here today with the Salem Lions Club and the Clean River Project, Rocky Morrison. Salem Lions donated $10,000 to build this boat, and we named it Sea Lion. This is its maiden voyage today?
Yes, it is.
Maiden voyage today, and it will be used to clean up the river. We're looking for a car at Canopy Lake right now, and it will be going up the Merrimack River and hopefully into New Hampshire.
Of course. Of course, this has got the high technical sonar and so forth that we can scan the lakes. We can scan the lakes and so forth, and that's our big mission is come up here and see what's on the bottom of these lakes. See how many cars are on the bottom from people bringing them out with the ice, bringing them on the ice, and then they fall through and they've never been retrieved. What else is out here? There's ski mobiles, boats, whatever. So our mission is to scan the lakes and then hopefully pull some of the stuff out, as well as doing shoreline cleaning. And that's where the Lions come in with their great donation to make this boat come a reality. And you know, with the partnership we got going, now we can send this to different lakes as needed. As requested, we could send it out and do shoreline cleanings and scanning.
We donated the money. We worked hard for the money. I know the wind is taking.
Sorry you couldn't hear that, but there it is.
No, you don't want to get up? No.
So basically this is laid out with two captain's chairs. You got one who's driving the boat, the operator, and this one here is the sonar technician who's scanning the bottom of the lakes. And he can read, and every time he sees either an object, something like that, he can lock it in with the GPS and take a photograph of it. So this equipment here was donated by Ray Marine. It's high tech, it's side scan sonar. So it really comes in crystal clear at the bottom of the lake. So to have this on our boat is really cool. And it's gonna make a whole big difference on the bottom of this lake and every lake that we go visit. So is there any questions I can answer?
How many people do you have cleaning? How many people on the boat do you have picking up the debris on?
Well, it all depends on a cleaning like that. If we're going to do a cleaning like we're going to be coming in the near future, we'll bring more than one boat. This boat here is for basically for a small cleaning. If you take 4 people on this boat and we hit the certain areas with this boat here, and they can get off and bag and tag all the trash, and then when we're not using it for that reason, we can use it for diving. There's a platform, that funny thing that's sticking up right there, that's a diving platform, and that goes on the front of the boat. It locks in, so when the divers are in the water, they can come up and sit there and then get out of the water. So it helps them come up out of the water. So when it's not being used for cleaning, it's used for diving and research.
Are you going to do the Spigot River?
The problem with the Spigot River is we're waiting for the city to actually come up with some funding, because there's so many trees down on that river that they would have to come up for funding for either myself or another company to come in and remove those trees. But you wouldn't get 50 feet before you hit another tree that's crisscrossing that river. So that's the problem with the spigot. There's so many trees down on that they need to be removed first.
But you would do it if requested?
If requested and we had the funds, yeah. Yep. And so, yeah, we're very proud to have this boat in our fleet, and we're using it. And if there's a request of another lake that you guys have, or you guys have a captain themselves, and we can partner up if you want to use it one day, the option is there. But we need a qualified captain to run the boat for a cleaning, though. He's got to be certified. So this is Mike, a certified diver and a technician for the sonar. He's the one that's running the boat and doing the scan on the lake. And I'm going to give you this, Mike.
I'm going to turn the unit on so you guys can see, because it's going to pick up what's on the bottom right here, so you guys can see what the unit actually does. So.
Before you guys came here, Mike was out there playing with the boat, using and scanning. He found a couple of things interesting, but he hasn't uploaded them yet. So it'll be interesting.
By interesting, what do you mean?
Well, there's, you know, he's spotted probably a small rowboat or something out here on the bottom already.
Wow.
Technology.
Plenty of them out there.
So basically, in a few days, once we get this thing scanned and we come back, we can actually print those pictures and give them to you guys, and you guys can look at them. So,
Like you were saying earlier, over by the park, you used to have the speedboat races, so you may find some stuff over there.
yeah, really
How
interesting.
big the cars can be? Do you know if those cars?
There's a rumor. There's a rumor from one of the gentlemen, the old gentleman who lives on the lake, who said that these cars were on the ice and they went through and they were never pulled. But this morning he did seen an image of a boat on the bottom, whether it was a rowboat or not. And we're actually we're in the middle of filing for a permit to send our divers in. So we'll do a preliminary scans of the lake, mark them, and then one day we'll have the divers out diving on them.
This is what this unit actually does. What it's doing is it's sending out it's very similar to radar, but we're using it underwater, so it's more ultrasonic. So it sends out a beam on left and right side of the boat. And right now it's set for 100 feet on each side of the boat. So as we do the scan, we're scanning a 200-foot footprint all the way through. So if we were going over an object, it would show up somewhere on the sides here. Right now it's just showing this because we're sitting still and we're just filming what's on the back of the boat right now, which is only in 3 feet of water. So as we go over an object, we can actually see it. We can tell how big it is because it casts a shadow. We can tell if it's something floating in the water because the object would be here and the shadow will be way over here. It's pretty cool. But this one here is a little bit more high tech than what you would see on your standard like fishing boat, bass boat, because what they're doing is they're just looking for the fish. So they're just looking for stuff in the water column versus this is scanning the whole bottom. So if you guys want to come in and take a quick look at it, up on your left corner there, you see a whole bunch of numbers. That's coordinates. So if you remember longitude and latitudes, that's what those numbers represent. Same type of systems the military uses.
So this is supposed to be the bottom now?
Yes, that's the bottom now. So if you look down and what you're looking at is what it's seeing. So right here, there's
Pick up little rocks here?
no. I mean, I could zoom in, get a closer picture of it, but for what we're looking for, we don't need to zoom in because we're looking for large objects.
So the Salem Lions Club donated this $10,000 for this boat for our legacy project. Bob Elliott was the president, and we like to leave a legacy in town that's a lasting event. And so we felt this would be great for a legacy to clean up the environment for a long time, and that's one of the Lions initiatives. And with me today is Sam Longbook, who is the district governor for Salem Lions for 44H in New Hampshire. Would you like to say a few words?
Just good morning. Great turnout. This is a real good project to help with the environment. The environment is one of the Lions issues that we try to work on to try to help our environment, clean it up. And as a legacy project for the Lions being 100 years old, this is a fantastic project. Thank you, Salem Lions.